Hello everyone, welcome to Liakat's. Today we will be talking about writing test 1 as well as test 2 tips. So many of you keep asking that while attempting the writing test what you should do and should not do. So we have come with some tips for you that will help you in your examination to get a better bandwidth. To begin with, always write your answers in pencil. So do not use pen, always use pencil. And as well as use capital letters, it is more preferable. You can make notes as well. In your question paper, if you see that there are some key points that you need to address or some ideas that come into your mind while you see the question paper, you can keep notes of it in your question paper and it won't be marked. You have to analyze each of the tasks properly and spend time making notes. In task 1, try to read the question very carefully. If you do not read the question very carefully, you might miss some important points. After which, you have to make some notes. In task 2 as well, read the question very carefully and then try to figure out what they are asking from you and answer accordingly. Highlight or underline each key points to focus. For example, if in your examination they want you to answer about an agree or disagree, underline agree or disagree so that you can better understand that while writing, you have to take an opinion. You have to agree or disagree to a certain topic. If they're asking for problems or solutions, then underline the word problem and solution so that you know that in your writing task 2 essay, you have to address the problems as well as the solutions. Use paragraphs very carefully and clearly. So after each paragraph, leave a line space so that you can distinguish between paragraphs and it will make your essay more organized. Do not repeat ideas. Sometimes what we do is we keep on repeating the same thing again and again and we just paraphrase the whole thing. So do not do that. Try to come up with new ideas and link them so that it matches your what your question is asking for. What you should not do in your writing test. First of all, do not copy sentences from the question exactly. You have to paraphrase it. You have to write it in your own words after you understand the meaning of the question. Do not write about unrelated subjects. For example, if the question is asking about your education or what education should be provided to underprivileged students, you will not be writing about health, okay? So this is how we divert the topic or we talk about something that is not at all related to the subject or what the question is asking for. Do not use personal examples because it is better to use facts and general examples as well as your examples should not be very long as you have a word limit in task 1. You have a word limit of 150 and in task 2 you have a word limit of 250. So you have to learn to recognize how 150 and 250 word limit look in your handwriting. So you have to practice that and understand that while writing task 1, these many words will add up to 150 and these many words will add up to 250. Also, remember that task 2 is worth twice as more marks as task 1. So try to focus more on task 2 with your ideas and your vocabulary. Then, answer in bullet points will not be marked. So if you answer in the bullet points, you will not get any marks and you have to explain it. In paragraphs, you have to link it and there is a marking for that specifically. Do not memorize model answers. Sometimes what we do is we look up for topics in the internet and then we find those topics, we download them and we try to memorize them thinking that these will come in the exam and I will write it. But do not do that. You cannot memorize the topic and it is not necessary that you will get common topics. So whatever topic is given to you in your examination, you have to have a thorough knowledge of it, and you have to come up with your own ideas, your vocabularies, and explain it in such a way that it helps you to get a better mark. For more information on our educational videos, keep an eye into our Facebook page and also subscribe to our YouTube channel. Thank you.